Hi, Aries, and I hope you're well, and I hope you are having a beautiful Easter. So happy Easter. This is your vlog for the 13th to the 19th of April 2020. I wanted to do this live. There's no questions being answered. I'm just doing the weekly reading, and I just wanted to see whether or show you what it is like when I'm making a video. So a little bit behind the scenes. But now I'm going live, so now you can see what's happening in your reading, and I would like to come back next week, Friday, Saturday. I think it will be Saturday, and I will be going back with every sign and see what you thought about this reading. Have you got any questions about this reading? With regard to this reading, not personal questions, but write down whilst you're watching this reading. It gives you something to do because in this lockdown, I hope, so that you can really concentrate on the reading and see whether you've got any questions with regards to this reading or suggestions. And I would love to interact a little bit more with all of you. So let's go down to the reading, and I hope you will stay safe. I love you all, my cyber angels. So here we go. I'm at the coffee table, and I've got your cards out, as you can see, and I'll be making questions myself, as I've got a big notepad, as you can see. I've already done Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So if you have any family members or questions for family members, then write them down, have a look at those as well. Yeah, I'm using the Career Morgan deck, and I'm using the Hanson Roberts deck, Love card, Answer of the Angels, and I'm giving you an angel as well. And I'm using the last card underneath the deck. I've turned them round, so that is your general theme. Okay, so let's get started. Your first card is the Hermit. You might feel lonely and you might feel withdrawn from the world at the moment. But the Hermit also means sit down peacefully, take some time out for yourself, meditate and contemplate. This is the time like sitting there and see what has been happening around you and what's happening today in this time of crisis. Perhaps you have thought about things and are actually making things different, like different routines at home with the children or without children or being away from your grandchildren. Have a look. How does it feel? What can you do different? What can you do to make it more enticing for the children or for yourself? This is called sit contemplation. But if you are a person that does meditation, then it can also be meditation. And evaluate the situation. What would you take with you when this is over? What are you going to or can you reuse in the new time that is coming? And I think it's coming quicker than we anticipate. Okay, so the hermit also says, throw away what is of no use to you. Um, and you are already taking wisdom and life experience with you for the new future. Not only that, but the hermit also represents Virgo. Okay, so you might even be connecting with a Virgo or meeting a Virgo. Perhaps you might be doing business or connecting cyberly with a Virgo. Who knows? But the Hermit also means a Virgo. Perhaps you might get recognition or giving recognition to a Virgo, as the Three of Pentacles means recognition for your hard work. You're no longer the apprentice. You are a fully fledged qualified person and you're getting recognized for your hard work. This could also mean that you might be getting a promotion because of your wisdom that you've gathered in this time. Perhaps you've become quieter, gentler, more in balance because you've taken time out and used this time of lockdown to get down to the core of yourself and you know what you want. You are stronger, definitely by midweek, as you've got strength. And strength, the lion is also a Leo. So it might have to be to do with a Leo. These are major arcana cards, and that's why they also represent zodiac signs. It's been quite interesting because I've been delving into more information on the tarot cards and their meanings. It's not only the colors that represent things or the major arcana or person cards like kings and queens and pages, but I've been gathering more knowledge with regards how they originated, and I will get back to the mythic tarot series. Now, the strength card means this lady knows what it is to be patient and to love, and love and patience heals everything. She's tamed the lion. So you, like I said, you might have become a little bit more mellow, a little bit more gentler. Perhaps you've tamed your own lion and you're standing in your own strength. Underneath this card, we have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords represents Aquarius. Perhaps these three people, Virgo, Leo, and Aquarius, are significant in your life. The Knights do not represent any zodiac sign, but the pages do, the queens and the kings do. The Page of Swords is um, Aquarius, and also a person, Aquarius, could be bringing you news or giving you recognition. The Page of Swords means news. The pages and knights are the news bringers, and that is what is happening midweek. Perhaps you might get an offer, or something might become clear to you. Um, due to this news that you are going to receive. It could be that you are receiving news from your boss or your employer or from somebody else that you're doing so well, that you're working so well from home, and they're giving you an offer, a promotion, perhaps. Now, at the end of the week, we have the Seven of Swords. Perhaps somebody has sneaked away. This could be, of course, the Virgo, the Leo, or the Aquarius. Or this could be a Scorpio, because the Queen of Cups is Scorpio. So these are already four people, but because the Queen of Cups, the Scorpio, is lying underneath the Seven of Swords, there's two remaining. Perhaps a Scorpio has sneaked away, didn't want a confrontation, and walked away. I know we're in lockdown. If it is somebody in the house, it might be a teenager because it looks like a young person that stormed off to their room because they weren't allowed to watch the film or weren't allowed to be on their computer, something like that. So to avoid a confrontation, arguments, and that's quite important. Perhaps you might be a mother of a Scorpio, as we've got the Queen of Cups here, and she stands for nurturing, loving, passion, and caring, and sensuality and sexuality. Perhaps it is a partner or a good friend that has walked away and left something behind that doesn't belong, and has taken something with him that doesn't belong to him, like your love and your nurturing care, and they've left you with a broken heart. Perhaps that could be it, that a teenager has left you with a broken heart. I'm just trying to read it in the scenario of a family, because we're in lockdown, and I'm trying to see whether it can be outside the house or inside the house. Now, this scenario can be within the house that somebody stormed off because we've got the page lying next um, to the queen, and the queen is a nurturing, loving mum. Perhaps you might have water in your chart. Uh, Perhaps you might be the moon sign or the rising sign of the water. And I don't exclude any of the other water signs like Cancer or Pisces. Okay, although this is the reading for Aries. So, Aries, you might be a nurturing, caring mum and a teenager because it's lying next to the page. And here again, we've got a very young person also looking like a page, but it's the Two of Pentacles. Perhaps there's unbalanced emotions. That's why they stormed off and they are sulking in their own little room. Teenagers are like that. Aries, there will be a new beginning. If this has to do with a job or a relationship, then there will be a new beginning or a second chance, because Archangel Gabriel is blowing life into the rising dead. The rising dead, as you can see, they are rising from the dead. So they've lived before, so they will get a new beginning. For them, it is a second chance. Also, they might be going back to the same things, but they have learned from the past. Like I said, you take with you your wisdom and your life experience with the hermits, and contemplate and evaluate what are you going to take into the new era. And I think the new era has already begun. Have you found your balance? Do you know how to find your balance? These are some of the questions I could be asking next week. Did this reading resonate with you? Are you taking more care of yourself? Are you nurturing yourself more? Are you loving yourself? And are you able to make confrontations and be gentle and mellow so that you can stay in your own strength and stay in balance? You've got like the infinity symbol there, and usually on the with the lion you have the infinity symbol above the maiden's head if you look at other decks. And it is difficult to always stay in balance because we are humans. We are not perfect. Okay? Look at it this way: there's always room for improvement. Perhaps you might be balancing finances, or, like I said, your heart and your mind, your heart and your soul. The hermit is a spiritual person, and perhaps you found the balance and you're not juggling anymore. You're not in your head anymore. You know how to think, you know how to contemplate or meditate and to evaluate. So you have found your balance back at the end of the week, in the weekend, I would say, because you have the card just judgment. Okay, now the overall energy, you have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is also um, a Taurus. So, Taurus, the kings are always the first zodiac sign, like Gemini. That the king is Gemini. Okay, the king of air. But the King of Pentacles is the first person in the suit of the persons, and he's got green fingers. He is known and represents the Midas touch. So you could even be meeting a Taurus, or a Taurus might be significance. Perhaps the Taurus, the King of Pentacles, or the Taurus, or any of the other earth signs, but he does stand for Taurus. But don't exclude Virgo or Capricorn, might have shown you how to invest and turn your investment into gold, because everything he touches turns into gold. It will bear fruit and you can pluck the harvest. So that is the other side of it. or you could be meeting um, a King of Pentacles during the week, because we all have to go out and do our shopping. So if you're not hooked up, you might be meeting a Virgo, a Leo, um, what was the other one? Um, Aquarius, or a Taurus. Anyway, the overall energy from the other deck is happy families, the Ten of Cups. Happy families. Perhaps you are coming back together, reconciling after a difference because you've got judgment and it is the second chance. Perhaps they have learned, or you have learned from the past, that walking away and leaving a broken heart or sadness and taking somebody's happiness away. That's how I see it in this reading. Okay, so always have don't a confrontation is a big word, but always confront people with your ideas and what you want. Let them know what your boundaries are, especially the fire signs. Okay, Aries, let them know, because the fire signs are known for their passion and their actions, because they're swift. But I know so many air signs that have stayed together for loads of years, so long you keep the communication going and being a happy unit. There will be there will be reunions shortly. So plan your reunion. Plan your reunion when you sit quietly and contemplate and evaluate how you can do it. Perhaps you can do it through cyber. Perhaps you can, if you've got a garden, then it's easier when it's beautiful weather. You can invite everybody around, make a table, and do a walking buffet so that everybody goes in turn to the table and still maintain the 1.5 meters or 2 meters distance, and still be able to have a party. I know in some countries there people are allowed together with four people, like I think it is in Canada. In England, you are allowed to be together as a family, and also in Holland, as a family unit, you are allowed to be together. So for some of the people, it's nice to be together, but it's also difficult because there can be frustrating times. Now, for the love card, I have release your ex. Well, that could be your ex that didn't want the confrontation and left, but it made you stronger. Look at where he's watching, and he's admiring you, so he might be back. But it says release your ex. Okay, the time has come to clear your energy. So if you are meeting somebody new and you want to continue this friendship, Aries, let them know what your boundaries are and what you like and what you expect, because people cannot read another person's mind. Learn from the past and stand in your strength. Okay, you are an intelligent sign, Aries. And if you've got a question, will I have a new love, or will he come back, or will she come back? The answer is definitely yes. There are two cards in the whole deck with yes, but this yes has an exclamation mark. Now, for your angel card, we have peace. Okay, it's Archangel Shamuel, and that's the angel of the heart. If you follow me live, and I do the angelic chakras, then Archangel Shamuel and Archangel Haniel are the angels of the heart. And Archangel Shamuel is the pink chakra, love. And Haniel is the green, healing and love, the heart chakra. Okay, peace will only come when you have the insight that only love is real. Peace will come only when you realize that love is real. Okay. Well, Aries, I hope you have enjoyed this reading, and I hope you will join me at the end of next week, so that we can discuss this uh, reading. I would like to interact with you. I will go live. Unfortunately, I can't see you, and I'm working on that so I can bring people in through Skype, and that is really what I would like to bring in people life and and if you don't mind showing your face and discuss this and ask a question with a super chat. This is what I wish YouTube would do, so that if you are doing a super chat, that you can bring the person into the live session if they don't mind. That is something I think YouTube should work on. They've changed the whole system. I don't understand why they haven't brought that in. But anyway, I'm still mucking around with the open broadcasting system, as nobody here in Holland has any know how. I'm fumbling in the dark. But I will get there. I'm a typical Gemini, and I will get what I want. Well, in this respect, I do. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed this. Stay safe, my darlings. I love you loads, and I hope to see you on Monday, or Wednesday, or Friday, because then I go live for free cards. Okay, take care and be blessed. Don't forget, please share and like the video. Take care. God bless. Stay safe.